I'd say there's some people here. No, they're not crazy expensive. I might have some old ones that I have that I could probably temporarily use. Not the fastest on the market, but they probably would work for a bit. I think actually that one that's a Wi-Fi 7 one will actually it's like $62 at Best Buy. Not sure if it's actually in the store, but it's listed on their website.
Get going, guys. We got a short window. Suburban's gotten to be a lot smaller than they used to be, too. That have different trims. They have higher. Some of them are bigger beds than the others. What?
The Suburbans.
Oh yeah. Well, the big old ones were beasts. We beat them to death in the missile field. They held up pretty good. Get a pizza today. What type of pizza do you want?
Regular. I can't stand the delight.
What type?
It just got to be like a Papa's favorite or something. Okay. I cannot handle.
All right.
I can get like one of those medium ones or something.
That's fine.
Not some,
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Conlin's closed. We know that.
Yes, we know that.
Lots of things are closed in town.
Well, yeah, it's just part of it's the tariffs and the economy.
Yeah.
People don't have a lot of money to spend, and nobody's really sure what this whole future thing's going to be.
No.
With the tariffs and the wars and everything else that's coming.
We'll see.
I found it very interesting that Trump said this morning or last night. He said, I really hope that the Ukraine and Russia thing don't go nuclear. I'm like, well, that's a statement that I don't think I really want to hear.
Wreck everybody's parade.
I mean, like, I don't think I've heard that from a president before.
Well,
recently.
You just don't remember.
Well, I mean, in the recent wars, I mean...
The French ask us to...
The weird thing's when Trump says something and you're like, what is he actually really saying?
The French asked us to give them a nuke to pound the Vietnamese.
The Russians have plenty of nukes.
We told them no.
Russia has plenty of nukes.
We talked about
Ukraine, that would not be good.
And in Korea, the rumors are...
It's like Vietnam. The nuke was inbound, and then McNamara found out about it and reverted it back. And was on the ship heading there.
In the Korean War, they moved B-36s forward. They could hit from here, but they moved them forward. I don't remember to where, whether it was the Philippines or wherever it was, but somewhere forward. and they had moved several B-36s into the position.
But you know that one about the one that was going to Vietnam?
Yeah.
Wasn't authorized by anybody but couple generals in the Pentagon.
Under some situations, they have the authority to do that, but only after things have gone.
Well, apparently the release of nuclear weapons had to be authorized by the president.
Yeah.
And I guess they said that McNamara found out about it, and he was livid.
Oh yeah, they're exceeding their authority greatly.
And he didn't even know about it till the release finally came across his desk for it. That somebody who was I guess ordered not to send it to him, because they were just gonna nuke Hanoi.
Which would have solved some problems and created some problems.
Hanoi would have created a lot of problems. They were just going to load it on a B-52 in Vietnam and just drop it.
No, B-52 is not allowed on the ground in Vietnam.
Well...
No, it would have been in Thailand, probably.
No, they were going to land one at one of the bases, load the bomb on it, and drop it.
It doesn't make sense to do it that way.
They were going to land a B-52 there.
So nobody else is responsible
according to this,
for the launch.
it said, according to the leaked stuff that came out years later, is a couple of generals at the Pentagon were going to have a B-52 land at Tan Son Nhut, and at night load the damn bomb onto the damn thing, fly it north, and detonate it and drop it.
The trouble with that is, as soon as the VC found out that B-52 was on the ground, every rocket and mortar within,
like I said, it was going to be done. It was going to be done at night.
Like I said.
Oh yeah, like it would have been rapid deployment.
Soon as that bomber got on the ground, they would have known it would have had to come loaded. It couldn't have been.
I don't know, but that's the thing, was to load it on and then have it take off and drop it.
That would give deniability to other countries who are part of it.
But this supposedly happened in '72.
No, I don't know. It was otherwise occupied, chasing the Russians around and terrorists in Germany.
Yeah. So yeah.
You can't get sunburned in the liquor aisle. Just saying. I wondered where they could be parking all their U-Haul trailers. Their little U-Haul dealer. There's just a big one down there. What the heck is this? You know, where are they going to park them at?
I don't know. These people are probably actually using them.
That could be. I don't know.
Oh, everybody in the world's here.
How's that look?
It's not even a meeting.
We'll see if there's any place to park or not. One of those spots. They got like new white line. Yeah, it's a curb thing. Yeah, okay. It's a curb. I can't use it. I got room on that side for you to get out.
Yeah, maybe just barely.
Is that a mistake parking there?
Well, maybe.
Maybe it's just easier to go forward. I don't like
We'll
the congestion.
go around and down.
I just don't care for the congestion.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna come over the side.
Yeah, we'll go straight.
As long as we go slow, not crazy. Particular direction?
I don't care.
Trying to Shanghai me to something else.
Yeah, the fair.
Hmm?
Yeah, the fair. I heard her out.
That's.
Oh, no way.
I don't know. We haven't said yes. I mean, I could probably do it and sit there and be bored to tears watching bull riding for hours. It gets the club another $1,500 so we can spend it on something else.
Yeah, not every time you have to do it either.
I know.
A lot of people can do it if they want. Ralph can do it.
Well, they need X number of people every shift, so that's the part of the problem.
Well, didn't volunteer for it. So
I haven't volunteered for it at all.
Yeah.
I prefer not to. Steve's coming over here for the Jelly Roll concert.
Yeah,
I think that's a Sunday, I think.
I have no idea.
Jennifer looked it up or something.
Probably. He was here last year.
Hmm?
Yeah, he came to the fair last year, I think.
This must be that other
Who's
flight
faster?
for that other airline. My size up there. No, it's maintenance guys.
I'm taking a lunch break.
Huh?
Why are you taking a lunch break?
Getting ready. Oh, they're sealing the parking lots. We're going to
Gum?
Hmm?
It's gum?
No. Remember when we had to make the Delight in a family size?
Yeah.
What they did was stretch a medium crust to cover it. That's why it was just like paper.
Yeah.
At some point I'm going to have to come into your room and sliders out and get in there and shoot that rigid foam stuff and let it harden up. Cut it to, and then I cut some boards to redo that. And I was taking measurements yesterday in Jennifer's room, and I shifted the windows around a different way. Boy, I can't get over this stuff over here. It's just boggles the mind.
Yep.
I'm not sure it's pills.
I don't know. It's something they said is ready.
Yeah, well, let's see. Might be a device to implant or something.
I don't know. You see how much they cost a month? I don't know.
Old school Cadillac. Lord. There's a coffee. Still working on the doors and stuff. Pigeon poo everywhere, probably. That's what pigeons do.
Yes.
And you're obviously not taking them all the time, right?
Yep.
So only once you have to.
Yes.
Sometimes traveling's
yeah, that's the
tough time.
Yeah. I can be unknown sometimes.
I'm ready to take that 10 meter antenna off and the 10 meter radio out.
Yeah.
There sure doesn't seem to be any action on 10 meters. They said we think we crossed the cycle, so they're going to be hitting for less sunspots. So they say.
You're just one big one.
No, it could be two. I never know. Yours is taller than ours.
Mm-hmm.
The clip sight was taller than that, though.
Mm-hmm.
She works 4 to 8, I think.
Oh, that's right. That's right. She does.
It's a makeup shift.
Yeah.
Covering somebody else, and then she can use the extra hours right now. So she needs all those hours and pennies up to the end, and a continuation of her insurance.
Yeah.
So she can get into the other thing.
Yeah.
I think this will be a better deal.
I hope so.
I sure hope so too. She's gonna have to be positive though. I'm just telling you, at some point she has to
yeah.
do that somehow.
Yeah.
6 months you get her reevaluated. And you have a year evaluation after that, I think.
Yeah. 25 more years she can retire, maybe.
Like with everybody else.
Yeah.
Supposed to rain today, so far I haven't seen it. Definitely more overcast than it was.
There's some rain showers out west end this morning. Nothing really big.
Yeah, I don't know why they put a U-Haul on the top end when they got something like this down south. And they got the other U-Haul up on the north end. Put that little pretend U-Haul. Gonna do it.
Just keeps your options open.
Huh?
Keeps your options open.
Yeah, I guess. See an antenna on a motorcycle, but I'm sure they exist. He's got one bouncing around the back end.
Yeah.
12 p.m. K0AJW, repeater.